Jo, Leute, ich komme zurück zu Let's Play Red Dead Redemption. Wir haben hier eine Aufgabe bei Bonnie. Oh, ich kann hier bei der Ranch mithelfen. Will ich jetzt ungern machen, oder? Na komm. Machen wir hier ein bisschen Hauptstory. Zwischen 5 Uhr morgens und 6 Uhr mittags. Dann machen wir mal das. Mal sehen, was das hier ist.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie.
Ach so, wir müssen hier. Ja, wow. Ah, geil. Ach so, hier kommen immer so Kriminelle und so weiter und die meinen so, ey, wir sind der Macker hier. Nee. Naja, na los, Charlie. Ach, das ist so kein Witz. Oh, was finden wir denn da? Nichts. Passiert doch nichts. What the fuck?
What do you hear?
Oh, oh, oh. Jo! Du Wichser! Stirb! Den voll eine gegeben. Das war's und dafür kriege ich jetzt hier Money. Wie geil. Ich werde bezahlt. Leichter Job, würde ich sagen. Eine Runde laufen und dann Geld bekommen ist ja richtig easy.
Thank you, kind.
15 Dollar, holy shit. Okay. Boah, ich muss was trinken. Weil mein Mund einfach trocken ist. So, ich bin dann ein Nachtwächter. Wie viel Uhr ist gerade? Es ist gerade 10 Uhr nachts. Abends. Ja, dann gehen wir noch mal pennen. Nice. Guten Morgen, Ladies. Woman and cattle.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Bonnie McFarland.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang.
Was?
We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure.
Eine
Point me in the
Herde.
right direction.
Oh. Also John hatte nach Red Dead Redemption 2, als die Story vorbeiging, eine Tochter, aber die ist gestorben. Boah, das ist gerade interessant. Aber schon ein bisschen abgefuckt.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Ja.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
I hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Hallo.
Let's go.
He's got it.
Okay.
Nice job, Mr. Marston. Say the hot of Mr. Marston. That's it.
Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're
Digga, wir sind bis nächstes Jahr schon hier. Die Kühe hören mir nicht zu. Na los, na los. Na los.
Come on. Hey.
Ey, mit welcher Taste bremst man? Warte mal ganz kurz. Auf Map. Nee. Also zoomen mit E und Q. Was bremse ich mit dem Pferd?
He's just showing off now.
Large herd out to the far pasture.
Come on.
Try to keep it together. I thought you'd be better than this.
Oh yeah.
Stick with it, Mr. Marston. You're getting there. Come on, Mr. Marston. You can do better than that. Keep your eyes on it. You're doing well. Easy now.
Yeah.
Watch for the runner.
Oh, da fehlt noch ein Stück.
Keep it moving.
Oh, ich muss hinter denen stehen. Ey, die gehen in die andere Richtung. Nee, ihr Wichser. Nee, ihr Motherfucker, ihr geht geradeaus. Ihr geht auch nicht nach rechts. Boah, das ist ja anstrengend.
Come on.
Nearly there, Mr.
Ah, komm,
Marston.
bewegt euch.
That's a big herd for your first time.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Let's hit it.
Nice.
Come.
Schlechte Taten werden von der Population bemerkt. Bitte.
Go. Come on.
Okay. Kultur das schlechtes Benehmen. Diese Meldung ist halt nur kurz dann und ich muss es auch noch übersetzen. Das ist ein bisschen scheiße. Ja, was geht mit meinem Pferd ab? Okay, kann ich die Mission triggern? Nee, 9 Uhr. Morgens. Boah, okay. Dann speichere ich mal.
Hello to you.
Speichern. Okay, noch einmal.
How do you do?
Howdy, Missy.
Those young people keep daring each other to visit Mescaleros. It's so
Tomorrow,
dangerous.
I'm going out to
But
hunt
you
me up a
think
boy. By the time we have to do the cookup.
Wie viel ist jetzt? Okay, jetzt soll es genügend sein, oder?
Been pretty slow of late.
Nee, ist noch klein. Das B. Okay, so. Jetzt war groß. Sobald es klein angezeigt wird, ist die Mission nicht verfügbar. Ich fällt die Atmosphäre und die Musik immer. Ist chillig. Wilde
Well, hello,
Pferde.
Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle just take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always going to be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we
Alles
can put
klar,
that
wir
new
mit diesem
lasso of yours
Lasso.
to good use. That ranch
Richtig
hand says there's a black wild horse
Cowboy-Style.
nearby. Whoa there!
Let's go. You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret it sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
rope one.
Easy now. Come on, boys.
You gonna use
Fuck.
that rope or not?
Let's go.
Nein.
Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso.
Yeah.
Hold on, Martin. Don't lose him. Wow. He's a fighter,
Scheiße.
that one.
Steady on that grip.
Don't let him buck you, Mr. Marston.
That's
Lean
it.
into it.
Don't give up.
Easy there.
Come on.
Ah.
Let's go.
Now.
Keep at it, Mr.
Show me
Marston.
what you got, boy. Come on in,
You'll have
cowboy.
this in no time.
Let's see it, boy.
Steady. Come on.
Take it slow now.
Nearly got it.
You're doing fine. Come on, boys. Try not to move
Whoa.
too much.
Yes.
Nice now.
Good work. I'm impressed, Marston.
Das ist schwieriger. Okay.
Mount up, Marston. You leave this one to me. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's rope another one. Giddy up.
Okay.
Come.
What are you waiting for?
Was? Ich hab Bonnie im Stich gelassen?
Come on, then.
Cap.
Let's see if you can get another one. We haven't got all day. Careful. You almost knocked me clean off. Come on. Rope one of them.
Let's go.
What are you waiting for?
Digga, warum ist die Kamera so weit rausgesucht? Ah, geht doch.
You got one. Hold on to him. Right. Let's see if you can break this one. Rope him. He's right there. Hold on to him.
Come
Try
on,
not to
baby.
move it too
Calm
much.
down.
That's it. Don't give
It's
up.
all right.
You're doing fine.
Nearly there. I'm in trouble here. Calm it down.
Komm schon.
Keep at it, Mr. Marston.
That's it.
Easy peasy.
Getting out of your hands. Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Yes.
Come on.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure. Come on.
Yeah! Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses.
Jetzt. Oh.
No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to buy Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of chief governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much. Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead.
Werden wir sie jetzt erschießen? Die zwei hier? Nee. Wollte schon sagen. Achso, nee, die gehören zu uns.
Let's drive them up the canyon, where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Ach so, nee, ich soll sie begleiten. Was sind diese Missionen so kacke, ne? Mit den Pferden hier. Alter, dieses Dreckspferd.
Ja! Come on! Let's go! Come on!
Ich hasse diese Mission. Was macht dieses Pferd? Geh doch zu der Herde. What the fuck?
Ja.
Nur jetzt teilen die sich auch noch da aus. Du elender Wichser.
Come on.
Wo ist Bonnie? Warum macht die nichts?
Move. Come. Hey.
Endlich.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are.
Ja, genau.
Hey, the stallion's getting away! Chase him down and bring him back! Get after him!
Oh, ist doch nicht ernst.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh, du Wichser. Verdammt scheiße. Endlich.
Relax now. Come on, baby. Calm down. Almost got you. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. Calm down now. Yeah. That wasn't so bad. Come on.
So.
Slow it up now.
Ja, what the fuck? Beweg dich doch. Warum? Ach. Ich hasse dieses Pferd.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Danke.
Ma'am, he's a fine animal.
So, dieses Pferd jetzt meins. Okay, Leute, dann verabschiede ich mich hiermit. Haut rein und ciao.